Hey guys, Loman02, currently playing in PD League. So we're playing with the accelerated blue list that we used before. This is a very easy keep. We're playing against red aggro. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle, but, you know. Alright, white. Okay, so we're playing against Heroic. So we're definitely going to need an evacuation to win this game. On the plus side, our removal is generally going to be targeted. Okay, Phalanx Leader. This thing gets huge. So basically what we have here is Spell Burst plus Fact or Fiction on our next turn. I mean, we're going to take a beating here, and then we need 2 draw steps to... just basically need to stay alive 2 draw steps. So we can play these islands out. Yep, Order of Heliod. This just, yeah, you gain a bunch of life. The life total doesn't really matter at all. I should just I guess I don't have to F6, but... at a minimum, they're not drawing cards. They don't have the blue ordeal, which just draws a whole boatload of cards. So we'll take a bunch of damage here. All right. Yep. I think here it's more important to gain the random life, play another creature out, because I think there's a very real reality that they just kill us in next turn. So I'm just going to gain the life here because I'm not going to have the mana efficiency on the following turn to actually do that. Okay. Okay. Does not kill me right now. Take 7. Pardon me, guys. I would really like to Fact or Fiction on instep here as opposed to spell bursting something. But beggars cannot be choosers, right? You take 8. Alright, Fact or Fiction. Okay, they're just giving me the whole pile of cards. Okay, I'll take it. Most likely to draw land next. Obviously, my opponent is incentivized to play enchantments out in main 1. They probably have protection mechanics in their deck. Okay. I'm willing to take 10. Or correction, 11. 11 damage here. If I'm able to... well, if I don't die. So Ordeal comes off. They go up to 40 life. The life total, like I said, does not matter. It's 11 points of damage. Alright. Evac. That is going to get countered, I believe. They can resolve their other one. Okay. Yeah, but if they want to enchant it, that's cool. Okie doke. I will pitch one Spellburst to counter their creature card here. Because next turn I'm going to be in Boku mana. Do you have another one, good sir? Okay, you do have another one. I think at a minimum we anticipate here. Okay. Not a great draw. So they did have the last creature they kind of needed here. We'll dissolve this. And put that on top for sure. And hopefully we can find something relevant. How does this card work again? From the battlefield, it's right. Alright. Search. Alright, well, we may just miss here, guys. Seeming kind of rough. I think we've missed kind of handily here, and they had kind of the thing they needed, which is another threat, unfortunately. It's going to get Spellburst. And if I could ever bounce this thing, I'd probably just win the game. That's what we needed to have happen. Alright, we'll buy this back. We'll take the 4 here. And that should be the game. Fact or Fiction, best draw. Alright, Elixir, go. Alright, Sands of Delirium. And we got there. Sweet. Alright, so sideboarding against White Weenie. Orbs of Warding is probably pretty bad. Repeal, I think, is good enough. So whenever you cast a card of the color. Alright, I guess I just won the match. Alright. Well, time to start, I guess, another league match. Quick pause, guys, and we'll be right back. Hey, guys, we're back. Playing PD League. Hey, appreciate it, man. This hand's keepable, and I did. It's got Anticipate, it's got Glimmer Post. If we hit a Cloud Post at any point in time, well, then it should go off. If we're playing against red, we're probably going to lose this hand. And go on ahead. Alright, Forest, Elf. Hopefully no Elf, turn 1. Alright, Attune with Aether, so energy of some sort. Finding an island, okay. Okay, I'm going to save the Anticipate, despite the fact they could possibly counter it. I haven't seen a lot of good 2-mana counter magic in this set. There probably is something that works, but I don't really want to show them I've accelerated blue yet. Alright, they're Teamer of some sort, which makes sense. Now, the question is, do I find land off of this, or it depends on what kind of land I can find. If it's a post, I may take it, like a cloud post specifically. Okie doke. Well, then. Man. I really want to take the Fact or Fiction. Over the next 2 draw steps, the likelihood of drawing a land is pretty high, but I'm bottoming 2 here. And I have Ingenuity a turn after, but I also have Evacuation I want to play. I'm going to take the Fact here. It's a little greedy, but my likelihood of drawing land is pretty decent. So I'm not going to try to mask that I have counter magic of any sort. Next turn I'll be into Ingenuity because I drew the top deck the Cloud Post. I think that was the right call to bottom both the islands. I mean, a 26 land deck tends to be generally pretty decent to eschew lands and expect to top deck them. It's just more likely. Now they could have, like, what's the Teamer dude, the 4/4 Ogre guy that has haste. Alright, so we're going to get hasted by the land through Hellion. I think I'm fine taking 8 from this thing, though. I don't have any interest in evacuating it. So like a Teamer haste deck, possibly. Before it's fine. I got 2 off of the Glimmer Post. Oh, I guess they have this for a couple turns, huh? If they play another critter, though, I could possibly just repeal. I probably will repeal it. Well, I don't know. There's also an argument to just Jace's Ingenuity here, so we don't fall too far behind. We can make sure we hit land drops in the coming turns. Another Glimmer Post would not be horrific. Do I want to take 8 here? 8 is an awful lot. Okay. What an ingenuity here. It's going to be dicey. I don't want him to hit more land here. Now, if I can get out of this turn alive, I think I'm in a decently okay position, but not phenomenal by any means. If they cast another land through Hellion, I'll probably just bounce the whole board with... nope, they're going to attack. Okay. We'll rewind here. Okay, Encroaching Waste actually doesn't seem half bad. And then a bazillion Factor Fictions. Yikes. Okay. I actually think I'm going to be happiest with the smaller pile here. Yup. Glimmer Post and Elixirs both seem pretty good. So does Spellburst, though. I don't think Spellburst goes with Glimmer Post. An astute observation, I know. Alright, I'm going to take the bigger pile. I think whatever. I think these two cards are the most relevant, for them at least, because they're going to have to try to burn me out. More than likely. But whatever gets put in my graveyard is getting cycled back into my library anyway, so I'm gonna be mana efficient and use the elixir that I have in play right now. Take this pile. Alright. Go ahead and sack both those dudes. Cool. I'm at 9, so I have to discard 2 islands. Okay. I mean, it could just be 1 evac. No, I can't discard legit cards. This deck has so many lands in it. They know I have Spellburst now, so pretty much, and I can destroy their land. I have infinite mana. It's going to be very hard to bust through this unless they have counter magic of their own, but I have a Syncopate as well to back it up. Alright, Encroaching Waste, go. Just maybe a game win here. They may make me play it down as well, though, if they want to try to go to time, but they're actually behind me on clock, so that doesn't make much sense. Okie doke. We're at a point in the game where I may just allow some things to resolve that are kind of harmless, just to repeal them. It looks like a lot of their stuff gets some sort of value, though. I mean, Fleetwheel Cruiser, maybe I should have allowed to resolve for that very reason. You can play Lance. I will definitely play Drago with them. I mean, they don't know how I win yet, but it's quite simple. It's just a... No, I don't want to give them energy. So, you know what? If you have another play to make, cool. If you have Force Spike, cool. It's very possible they have a Force Spike. No? Okay. So, Temur Energy. Pretty sweet looking deck, actually. Alright, more landage. Gonna say no to that as well. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish here. They really need a 2-spell in a turn. So they probably should just hold on to their cards. Draws cards, no thanks. Okay. Okay, 2 sideboarding. I was gonna say, man, I don't think you're gonna break through this way. It's possible. So energy. Do I want Aetherling? I don't know. I don't want Repeal. Repeal seems really bad. Like, maybe I do want an Aetherling in this matchup. Over what, though? Like, Evacuation. This exiles itself, right? I probably do want this card in my deck somewhere. Precog Field is kind of how we win. I think I need Dissolve to... What would I cut? Like a Repeal? I guess like 1 Repeal. We cut 1 Repeal. We have to leave in the Evacuations. That's just kind of the engine of the deck. It's kind of the core of it. If they get viciously mana screwed, Annex could be good. I mean, I guess we get Annex Islands. That seems really bad, though. Tap out for 4 mana to tap out to do that. Alright, well, maybe this time we'll get pummeled. We're on the draw this time. We had a pretty good draw. This hand is completely unkeepable. There's 0 lands in it. I guess if we were Psychics and we knew we'd be hitting lands every turn. Mole. Okay, this hand is keepable. That card needs to go to... So let's think this through. I think I actually like this card because I'm going to get to anticipate for a land drop, but it would need to be an island at that point. I don't have interaction before that, so I'm going to top that, actually. I think that's actually correct to top that. Because I'm going to go turn 1 island, Elixir. Alright, Evolving Wilds, cool. Turn 1 Elixir into Glimmer, anticipate for land, into Dissolve. Yeah, I think that's correct. Hopefully there's something like Choke in this format. I mean, I guess they're playing Islands too. Playing Elixir out, say go. This hand could go horribly wrong, but if I like anticipate and don't find... If I don't draw land next turn, if I anticipate and don't find a land, they're going to play their Aether dude. Alright, this card's annoying, but I can get back in the game against it. Yeah. Just go island here. Anticipate looking for what? Probably a post, because post is kind of how we break mana parity with our opponent. Alright, tap land is good for us. The Cubby could get pretty big, but Cub is actually very susceptible to Repeal as well. I did cut Repeal, though. I have 5 life on board. Damage, okay. You get 2 energy? Wow, that's a lot. Cub is very fragile to Repeal, though. They probably brought in some number of counter magic. I don't know. Another Cubby. Okay. I don't think I can afford to be greedy this time. I think I need to take the land. I'm going to bottom that for now. I do want that card eventually, but I need to get the mana first to make it worth it. The issue is here. I mean, I guess what I do is, all right. Hope not to draw into that. Hope to draw into a post there. They're not really killing me very fast with Cub though. So like, if they want to start pouring mana into it, I think I'm fine with that. Okay. I'm trying to think of the one counter spell. If you have a creature with power 4 or greater, it can counter a non-creature spell. Stubborn Denial is the name of the card. That may be legal in this format, and that would actually be good here. It was actually a card that I believe actual Teamer Energy in its standard days used. Okay. I really want to get this precog field online. I don't know if it's going to happen here. Okay, more energy. Stubborn Denial. They have Stubborn Denial, oh well. And we get had. If I could anticipate into what? So we know they have. Yep. 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 5/5. Cool. If I could anticipate into an evacuation, I'm gonna like my position a lot better. I'll probably try to go for a precog. Although this thing is going to kill me fast now. Get rewound. We're going to anticipate and see if we can find a repeal here. Dissolve. Definitely not repeal. Alright, take 5. Don't want to shuffle here. So, I don't really want to draw much of what's in my graveyard right now. But there is an argument to doing that. For mana efficiency's sake. Precog field. Okay, post is not exactly what we're looking for here. But, like I said, I mean, I think at this point, I mean, we could have left up a counter spell for another turn. Yeah, that may have been more correct. Maybe I wasn't patient enough. This is going to be a 6/6 now. I probably cannot die this turn. They pretty much have leeway to count or to play whatever they want. Okay, yep. This thing. I'm going to take a lot this turn, so this is 4. They could do up to 11 damage to me. But they would not have their Hellion on the next turn. Yeah, I think we're going to go to sideboards again. Alright, so they're up to 6 energy now. The Cub is kind of annoying. Do they lose the energy? I assume they probably do. Alright, so... am I just dead here? And I believe I am dead. Yeah, I would need land. So wait, if I already played my land drop. That was actually a mistake on my part. So we take this pile. Yeah, we're just dead. Okay. I think I do want the repeals back in. Maybe this was just a pipe dream. Repeal does seem pretty good against their deck. I mean, what do I cut for it, though? I'm going to cut one of these. Hand is fine. Wants to fade. I guess we have insurance against certain things. So Island, it does not have accelerated blue draw, unfortunately, but that is true. Fact or Fiction is a tough card. It's a tough card to play against. It's not a hard card to play. You just play it and draw a bunch of fucking cards. Oh, excuse my language, guys. Yeah, I'm not countering anything this turn, so get out there, Cloud Post. Set it up. They could have, like, Dwarven Miner would be a beast. That would be actively very bad for us. That would make me lament playing out the post right now. Okay, if they're doing nothing, then I feel great. Like, utterly great. Because I did not see a lot of interaction out of their deck. I mean, it's probably not the best ever, but still pretty solid. Counter pretty much anything they play unless it's like a cub. If it's a cub, I'll probably just repeal it to get a little deeper in my deck. The Hellion I will definitely counter. No thank you, sir. That's a card engine. I think I have to take that. Albeit, it's not drawing me cards to get further into the deck, but it does give me Encroaching Waste on the next turn, and I still have a Dissolve this turn or a Repeal. I mean, it'd be cool if they just went for a car. Can I bounce car this turn? No, I can't quite bounce car, so I'd have to counter it. I wouldn't want to take 5. Oh, what do they play? Voltaic Brawler is fine. Yep. You got it. You can have the energy. I'm cool with that. I just want to get deeper in the deck. You can counter this if you'd like, but I think that would be bad. Alright, now we approximately have a bazillion mana. So I'll probably rewind to the first thing they do and then dissolve the next thing. Okay, more landage. Okay, rewind. I really want to hit card draw off of this. I mean, if this gets countered, oh well. Alright, nothing. I guess I could be going to second main to play around the mana in my pool. Just gonna blow up one of their lands here. Take them off double red. Alright, now I need to stop drawing mana. I think next turn, as opposed to playing the post, I'll probably just play the island. Bottom that, but I know MTGO is going to give me another island, like 90% to draw an island. I never fails. Oh wow. Well, let's go ahead and fact main. Alrighty. Well, we're probably going to take Spellburst here, all by itself. So if they can't two-spell us this turn, then we're probably just going to win the game. I mean, anyways, we're looking pretty good, right? I mean, we can... This counters pretty much most things. Alright, Evolving Wilds is not a land this turn at a minimum, which is good for us. What does this do? Alright, play your 2-drop. Or counter this, I suppose. If they have a negate or something. I don't know if negate's legal. Alright. Well, do you have a 2-drop? If they don't have a 2-drop... I am, yep. Alrighty. think my opponent is going to timeout. I suppose we have countered all of the creatures then. Eventually we're just going to win with Pose. What are we drawing next? Alright, we're drawing an Elixir. Oh, okay, yeah. We probably had this one to dissolve. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to take a break from the league tonight. I'm going to go ahead and report our result. We're playing against 2 WGRBU. So this is how PD League works, if you've never done it before. This is my first time playing in a league. So you go onto this site right here. It's www.pennydreadfulmagic.com. Pretty simple. I am currently in an active run. You go on and you type in league and you can sign up. And I signed up for a league play, and you just put in your MTGO username, and that's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and report right now. The way it works is I think the PD bot actually checks these or something like that. So WB something. Where's this gentleman at? Alright, what was this gentleman's name again? Maybe we just didn't play a league game. Very odd. Who did I just play? WGRBU. I think it was a league game. It should have told me if it wasn't a league game. Huh. Opponent. Well, I guess we'll figure that out later. I don't know what the hell is going on. Evidently, they're not in an active run. Or that was their last game or something. I don't know. That was really weird. Huh. Very odd. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there. And we'll be back to finish off the league at some other point in time. I think it's a five-game league. But so far, 2-0 in PD with Accelerated Blue / Blue Post. Alright, guys. Enjoy and take care.